Hey y'all, it's your girl Paul Nicole coming at you back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be giving you a 2-week baby update. So y'all, time is flying. Berkeley is actually almost 3 weeks old, but I decided to go ahead and still film a 2-week update since I feel like that was her first milestone that she reached. Since I found out I was pregnant, this time around I turned to YouTube as far as following people's journeys and what to expect. I mean, it had been 7 years since I had a baby. So if you find this video useful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notifications, because I do plan on posting more mom and baby related content. So yeah, let's just hop right into this video. And just before we get started, I just want to let you guys know I do have some notes here, just some stuff that I jotted down during the 2-week process, so I can remember. Starting off, we're going to start with baby Berkeley's weight update. When she was born, she was 8 pounds 1 ounce. If you did not know, when babies, after babies are born, they actually lose weight prior to them being discharged from the hospital. So her discharge weight was actually 7 pounds 14 ounces. As of right now, we don't know exactly how much she weighs, but Charles and I kind of did this little thing on the scale where we hold her and then we weigh ourselves holding her, and then we weigh ourselves without holding her, and then we just subtract the difference. As of right now, it seems like it's about 10 pounds. However, when you do go to the doctor, the baby is completely naked. In this case, Berkeley, I think she was swaddled. She had a pamper on, and she did have maybe a onesie on. So I'm not sure how accurate that is, but I would say she's anywhere from about 9 to 10 pounds at this point. We have not had a in-person doctor's visit for us to be able to actually get her weight due to everything that's going on, and with the doctor's office pretty much only taking patients for emergency. So we don't know her actual current weight as of right now, but hopefully, hopefully first of all of this passes and she'll be able to go to the doctor soon, so we can just get a very thorough checkup. I'm sure she'll be going for a 2-month checkup because she's going to have to get shots. So yeah. As far as her feeding, she's eating every 2 to 3 hours. When we left the hospital, she was eating 60 milliliters, so that's 2 ounces. As of right now, she's eating about 4 ounces every 2 to 3 hours. And in the hospital, they tell us to feed her every 3 to 4 hours, but Berkeley is a little chunk, so it requires us to feed her pretty much every 2 hours. Once she starts sucking her pacifier like really aggressively, that means she's hungry, and she's just like, she's even at the point where she'll throw her pacifier, and yeah, it's crazy. So she's eating every 2 to 3 hours and 4 ounces. So as far as her sleeping schedule, she's sleeping most of the day like we expect for newborns to do. As of lately, I have seen her being up for longer periods of time during the day. In the beginning, she would just basically eat, get her diaper changed, and go back to sleep immediately. At this point, she's actually staying up for I would say about 2 hours at a time. So she's sleeping most of the day. At nighttime, she's waking up about every about 3 to 4 hours on a good night. She does have those nights where she's waking up every 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I think it has a lot to do with she hates her bassinet, y'all. She hates the bassinet for some reason. She'll sleep pretty much anywhere except for her bassinet. She'll sleep in her Mama Roo swing. She'll sleep in her boppy little lounge thing. Of course she'll sleep with us holding her. She just will not sleep in her bassinet. So something that we have been looking into is trying to get the For Mom's bassinet. It basically has the same motions and features as the Mamaroo swing. So it has the sound, it has all of the, I think it has the 5 features where it can rock them. You know, it has like the car ride, the kangaroo, the rock-a-bye baby or whatever motion. But we've been on the wait list for it. Every time that they slowly push them out, they immediately sell out. So as of right now, we're still waiting for the next batch to come out, and hopefully we'll be able to get her that bassinet, because like I said, she'll sleep in her swing, she just will not sleep in the bassinet that we have now. And the bassinet that we have is not anything fancy, it's just very basic, because with Dallas, he was so easy to please, y'all. Somebody actually gave me a bassinet for him, and he slept fine in it. He was completely different than Berkeley is. She's really demanding and very particular, so it looks like we're going to have to like splurge on this bassinet that I did not have intentions on doing. So yeah, that's how that's going. As far as doctor's appointments, I'm going to touch on that really quick, because I did tell you guys that she has not had an in-person doctor's appointment. She did have, we've had 2 doctor's appointments, and they both have been via video chat, like the telemedicine, whatever. So the first doctor's appointment was it was either a day or 2. It was on the 2nd day after she was discharged from the hospital. We did a call with a pediatrician. It's actually not even her pediatrician, because her pediatrician is out on maternity leave as well. But we did a video chat with the pediatrician. They basically just asked, you know, how things were going. They took a look at her, you know, via the video call, to look at her skin color and everything, to see if she had any jaundice, because she was tested for jaundice at the hospital. However, they did say it could develop later after you are home. So they did take a look at her to see if her skin had any yellowing or anything that would indicate jaundice maybe. What else did they ask? They asked about the type of formula she was on, how much she's eating, how often she's eating. That's pretty much it for that doctor's appointment. The second doctor's appointment she had was about the next week, so I think she may have been like a week old at that point. We scheduled an appointment because she had this she would make this sound when she would get like really like excited or irritated or whatever, and it sounded like a wheezing sound, but I don't know, it's really hard to explain. But I'm gonna put the name of the condition here on the screen because I cannot pronounce it for the life of me. But basically what it is it is a condition where it's a condition where there's like a piece of loose skin or something like in her throat or her esophagus or something, and it's like really flappy. So basically it's not anything too serious as of right now. They think she has a really mild condition. I've actually seen it get better since that appointment. But they just said as the child grows in it's either her esophagus, I think it's her esophagus or windpipe or whatever. Once she gets older and that starts to mature, that skin, it won't be flappy anymore to make the sound. So we had a doctor's appointment about that. The doctor basically, you know, just asked questions about if we noticed anything abnormal about her breathing, or if you know, it seems like she was struggling to breathe or anything. Luckily we have the Owlet sock, so that's just going to be a little sock that she wears on her foot. It's a smart sock, so it's a little sock that she wears on her foot, and it monitors her heart rate and also her oxygen levels. So luckily we have that, and it kind of gives us a little bit more of peace of mind when we first discovered her having that condition, because of course it was scary. It sounded like she was wheezing, but according to her doctor, she has a really mild case of it. They haven't even really officially diagnosed her yet because she doesn't do the noise enough for them to actually hear it and see how severe it could be. So yeah, that was the second appointment that we had. Her belly button, her umbilical cord has fallen off. It fell off one day before she turned 2 weeks. What else? As far as the formula that she's on, we started off on the Similac Pro Advanced that was given to us in the hospital. We did notice that she had a lot of poopy diapers, and it was when she was first born, like the first few days she was born, within the first week of her being born. So her poop hadn't gotten to the consistency that it should have been. So it was just really watery in every diaper. It was poop. Every diaper, it was poop. She would poop every time we had to change her diaper. And at that point, it just made her bottom like starting to get really irritated and raw, and we have to start using diaper cream. So I basically just took it upon myself to switch her to the Similac Pro Sensitive. So yeah, basically that's the same. Well, I don't know if it was Pro Sensitive. Dallas was actually on the sensitive one as well. He had to get changed, so it really wasn't that big of a deal to me. We just switched her and she's doing fine now. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys just some updates about what's been happening in our house for these last 2 weeks. We are so glad to have Berkeley here. Dallas is absolutely in love with her. He's been an amazing big brother, helping out, feeding her. Anytime she cries, he's running downstairs to come rescue her, and he hates to hear her cry. Charles and I, we are exhausted, but I don't think, I was expecting it, but I don't think Charles was expecting it to be as hard as it has been, because I'm on maternity leave, but he is still having to work. Fortunately, he's able to work from home, but still being up all night with a baby is challenging. So yeah, at this point we're taking shift work. He'll take the first shift, it's like from 10 o'clock at night to like 2 in the morning, and then I'll have her from 2 until like 5 p.m. when he gets off of work. So it's been working out good. We're just so glad that she's here. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. So if you guys have any other baby or mom related suggestions for videos that I should do, just go ahead and drop them down in the comment section, and make sure you are subscribed, y'all. Like I said, if you're watching this video, I'm sure it's because you're either expecting or you're a new mom yourself, and I do have intentions on, you know, dishing out a lot of that content this time around with Berkeley. I wish I would have done this with Dallas, but yeah, so we'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching. Until next time, y'all. Bye.